Welcome to the read along for hardness. Make sure that you have today's date on your paper written neatly and completely. Hardness. Hardness is a physical property that describes how easily a material can be scratched. Some scientists use a scale to represent the hardness of different materials. The scale goes from 1 to 10. The hardest material will be rated as a 10. The softest material would be a 1. One of the hardest materials on Earth is diamond. It has a hardness of 10. Chalk is one of the softest materials. The hardness of chalk is 1. Here's a word. Let's break it down. Metallurgist. Metallurgists choose metals of the right hardness when they design objects. Very hard metals can be used as tools to cut through other materials. The sharp part of a drill is often made of steel. Softer metals, such as gold or silver, can be used to make jewelry. Now that I've read it, let's go back. I'm going to use my two colors. Hardness is a physical property that describes how easily a material can be scratched. That's a definition. Oops, a little harder than I meant to. That's a definition, so I'm going to highlight that because it tells me what hardness is. The property that describes how easily a material can be scratched is its hardness. And then I've got just a lot of details in this passage, and so I'm going to pick very carefully what I need to remember. I'm going to pick what I underline in these next two sentences so that it reads out a message as summary for me. Some scientists use a scale to represent the hardness of different materials from 1 to 10. The hardest rated as a 10. The softest, a 1. So that just lets me remember some scientists use a scale to represent the hardness of materials from 1 to 10. The hardest rated as a 10. The softest, a 1. Metallurgists choose materials of the right hardness when they design objects. I'm going to underline that. Oh boy. I'm going to underline that key sentence. I'm not going to highlight it. Now I'm going to make a note down here for the word parts of metallurgist. Lurgy is the work or science of something. And then ist is a person that does. Such as a dentist is a person that does dental work. A violinist is a person that does the violin or plays the violin. Now, merge, and then ist. Metal is the base word, and it just means metal. So you can pause there if you need to check any of your notes.